Alright, real simple starter. It's, who are you? Who'd you play for? What's the chat?
My name's Parker Chandler, and I play in Cough and Windhand.
So, to start off, you're from Richmond, Virginia, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And I hear that the scene's pretty good over there. You got the Guar Barbecue, things like that, so touring bands. Are there any bands that you would actually recommend, something up and coming, bands that you're influenced by, things like that?
Yeah, as like stuff that's happening locally. Inter Arma are good friends of ours, also on the same record label. I saw another band called Antichrist Siege Machine recently. It's more of a death metal kind of thing.
Okay, so a bit more up-tempo.
Yeah, it's a little bit faster. It's those two are really the only ones I've been checking out lately. Or a band called Prisoner, who's friends of ours as well.
So is that a similar style, like Doom sort of stuff? Have you toured with them?
It's definitely faster. It's not really slow.
Okay. So I must ask, like, who came first, Cough or Windhand for you?
Cough.
And that was your own, like, different project, and then they asked you to come into Windhand?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Cough formed in, I think, late 2005. And then I joined Windhand in 2012. And we were friends.
Yeah, because if I'm right, you did the logo.
Yeah.
For Windhand.
Yeah.
So how did that come back? Do you do the art for Cough as well?
Not really. I do a lot of like the layout stuff that has to be done sometimes.
Okay.
I've made a couple of the t-shirts, but no, I didn't really do the logo for Cough either. It's just every once in a while I'm able to pull something together.
Yeah, man, that's still cool, because I love the influences of horror that you bring in, and I take it you've got all that B-movie horror background. Is there any films in particular that are like still classics to you, even though you might have seen them a million times?
No, I don't watch a lot of horror. I watch mostly like documentaries and stuff like that. And then before the last Cough tour, I had to go through like countless hours of sort of like satanic themed pornography.
Alright,
like hardcore stuff.
So it's not all bad work in there, not art, is it?
It's kind of hard. Kind of hard to like sift through it. Most of it's pretty bad. But like it was for like the backdrop video that we put together for our last tour.
Okay. So like how long was it when you guys from Cough were going before you guys got signed and same with Windhand?
Cough. See, we started in 2005, and then we signed with Relapse in 2010. Is when the record came out.
Okay. So a lot of hard work of them years, just making sure you got on label.
Yeah. Well, we recorded with Sanford Parker on the first two records.
Okay.
And I think Relapse kind of likes to keep an eye on what bands are doing and make sure they're, serious about hitting the road.
Well, we were talking about that split that you guys, Cough and Windhand had done together, and that Garrett was doing most of the production. Mm-hmm. So has that been new coming into this album that you've just done with Windhand? Well, sorry, last few years ago, was it 15 that latest album came out?
It came out in 2015, 2 years ago, basically.
Yeah. So how is that different from the original production recording to now? Like, what's the difference between you?
Just like the process of making that record.
Yeah.
It was pretty different. It was cool that he was able to step back and, sort of, he didn't have to take control over everything.
Solely funneling into the music, not the actual red tape around the whole lot, sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So do you think that made you tighter as a band?
I don't know.
We'll see.
The idea, the process of that record, we stopped touring for a few months and all we did was write. Whereas, on Soma, we were writing the record as we were touring, so we were playing the songs. Okay, so it was every spare minute that you had, you were trying to do something with it, and then as soon as you finished touring, straight into the recording studio. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And then, on the latest record, we wrote it over the course of a couple months, and then took it out to Seattle and recorded it. So it was a little bit different. I'm not sure how we're going to do this one, but I mean, we don't have any tours planned before it records.
Well, that's what lays on. So what's with the new thing? Like, how's that going to turn out? Are you excited about it? Got some fresh riffs?
We've got, I think Garrett's got a lot of stuff done. I've got a couple things. I don't really have too much of an idea of what good stuff sounds like yet.
Just tie this tour up and then do the same again, put some downtime into it and see what comes out. Nice, man.
Yeah, ride it over the winter.
So I've seen that you guys have got a great relationship with festivals over here as well in Europe as well as over in the States. So like Roadburn, I saw you had like a live album on there. That sounded amazing. Is there anything else, any other festivals that you want to go and hit up, or any ones that you're looking forward to playing?
Oh, we've always wanted to play Hellfest. We actually had to cancel a whole festival tour last year that we were actually supposed to play Hellfest. But, you know, shit happens.
It is the granddaddy of festivals, man.
Yeah.
And, like, it's got everything popping. But
Yeah.
I see that you're playing like Desert Fest in what's the next few days?
Yeah, we're doing Desert Fest Belgium in a couple days.
Yeah, man, that looks an insane lineup.
Yeah, Call played it last year.
Yeah, like what's it, Melvin's Graveyard, like a whole bunch of stuff going on there.
Yeah. Actually, it kind of sucks. I'm missing a couple of my friends from Italy are playing the day before we get there.
Oh man, who's that?
Grime and Carante.
Well, cheers, man. It was an absolute pleasure. Thanks very much for spending some time with us, and hopefully next time you're playing in Scotland, I'll get you along. I'd like to see you in Richmond.
Yeah, cheers, man.